How to survive a humiliation ritual. So there's a few things that I know now that I didn't know then that I would have done differently. So that's why I'm making this video. And I think the most important thing is being aware of what's going on. Like, none of their tactics would even work on me now. Not even a single bit, right? But it is truly one of the most horrific things that you can go through. And especially when you have everything in the book coming at you. Like, when my targeting started, it was all at once. Like, the V2K, the gang stalking, the smear campaign. It was like a massive everything all at once. I wasn't sleeping. I was being tortured 24/7. So when the humiliation ritual started and then the smear campaign after, like, I could not even wrap my head around what was going on because, like, I was just a complete disaster. Like, they just had me in a wreck. I had been awake for, at the start of mine, 9 weeks. I got under 10 hours sleep. Yep. Like, and I had lost my job because of it. I approached somebody that was following me and asked them why, and he mocked and laughed at me, and I spit on his car door and walked away. And I got charged with a possible spit assault charge, thrown in jail, thrown in the psych ward, and then that just created a huge humiliation ritual and smear campaigns. Plus, I was still getting tortured 24/7. Like, you can't wrap your head around it. Like, I knew I had an awakening. I knew I was getting attacked by dark forces. But it probably took me a couple years to piece together everything and make sense of it, right? So what I would say to anybody and what I would have done differently, well, obviously, never react. But any normal person is going to react. If you got, like, they say there's like 50 people following around one target on the day shift and then another on the night shift. Like, it's insanity. Who would not react to that if you didn't know about this, right? Anybody is going to react. Plus, you're getting tortured 24/7. You're not sleeping. Like, but that's what it's all set up for. And then they play they flip it and they turn the victim. Like, that guy came running in the hotel. She assaulted me! She assaulted me! And I'm like, that guy's been following me around for weeks. Went up to my hotel room and they beat the door in, the cops 5 minutes later, and were throwing me on the ground, arresting me. So don't react for a possible spit. Just complete insanity, right? And, yeah, if I had my time back, I wouldn't even approach that guy. Because look what happened. It's not worth it. So there's that part of it. Don't react. And the other part is, don't explain yourself to people. Because, like, after this, there was a massive smear campaign going on. And, like, I had friends that were listening to my family who I have cut out. They've been cut out for, like, a couple years. And, like, that was a part of why I woke up. I'm a generational curse breaker, right? I was sick of the bullshit and I cut them all out. Even though I was unaware that I was at the time, or that I was going to have a spiritual awakening, or that this could even happen. But, yeah, some of my so-called friends, like my brother was approaching them all and saying all this stuff about me. Oh, the cops are looking for me and I'm homeless on the streets and I was a drug addict and a meth head, and adding things onto it as well. They were calling the cops. Yeah, right? They're involved in this stuff, right? So, but those friends, my so-called friends, even though they knew that I had no relationship at all and some of the things that had gone on, they bought into it. Yeah, best buddies with my friends, going along with them, trying to help them out, spreading the rumors, spreading the gossip. So see, deep down, that person's not your friend. I was so upset. I was like, why would you talk to my brother? Why would you believe him? Right? But they did. So there's a part of that person that they know you're a good person and who you are, but they believe that because they're getting off on it. There's some envy or something they have in them about you to do that. Right? And all of those friends, I'm going to tell you right now, I came out of it all right. And I never defended myself, but all of those friends, when you start doing good, they're not going to be there clapping. Like, I had 10 people come over from my other page, 3 supporting me. Not one of them reached out and like, oh my God, you're doing well, or blah, 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 blah. Nope, they're not going to be there. So these people, like, but they were certainly there, right, to slander your name and talk bad about you and call everybody and tell them how shitty you were doing and that you were this and that and the other thing. So you got to let it go, because these people don't love you and they don't respect you. God is viciously showing you and ripping off everybody's masks. Friends, family, you know, don't give them the time of day. You're getting all your energy siphoned and drained out of you as it is. Don't defend yourself to anybody. You know who you are, and the Creator knows who you are. Now, once you cut them all out, say your goodbyes, you know, good riddance, thank you for showing me who the assholes that you are, then you work on yourself. And you are going to come out of this the best version of yourself that you've ever been. And none of those people are going to be there to clap for you. I'm telling you that right now. So you got to let it go. And if you're keeping any of these people in your life, then you're not living in alignment with your soul. And you're still going to be getting attacks and stuff, because all of that stuff, if you're people pleasing and letting people in your life, they're not supposed to be there, that all affects your electromagnetic field, right? So yeah, the universe is ripping off everybody's mask viciously and showing you. I'm so grateful now. None of those people are ever going to be a part of my life. None of them. I'm so grateful for it. Like, I used it as an initiation to enlightenment. When you change the way you look at things, the situation, it changes, right? So yeah, just work on yourself. Become the best version of yourself that you can be. And don't let what anybody says about you affect how you feel and think. You can't, right? You know who you are, and you're a good person. That's why this is happening to you. They had to get groups and groups of people and witches and warlocks from all over the world to come up against you, because they can't do it on their own, right? So yeah, don't react, don't defend yourself, and just work on becoming the best version of yourself that you can be, and stop looking externally. That one took me a little bit. I was running outside of myself, looking for help, trying to buy these devices and stuff to help me with attacks. And I mean, some of that stuff does work, but I'm just going to tell you, like, go within. All the answers are within you. The more we heal and live in alignment with our soul, the better it gets. And fuck them all. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And I hope that helps. God is just opening up the doors for everything that you are and slamming them on everything that you are not. Okay. Love you guys.